Welcome back to the show. You're watching Metro Cafe TV, and we're still talking about relationships and dating. Right now, we have with us Chef Ameerah Watson with the Intimate Chefs of Atlanta. Let's welcome her to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So, Ameerah, tell us about the Intimate Chefs of Atlanta.
Well, the Intimate Chefs of Atlanta is really a concept using privacy and intimacy and care inside of food. So what we do is mostly, because we do a variety of things, we go to people's homes and we prepare a 3-course or more intimate setting meal. You can get it all in the privacy of your own kitchen. So if you're really looking for a special occasion, something that's a little out of the ordinary, you're used to doing this, you're used to doing that, dinner in a movie,
Right.
you can get a personal chef to come to your house and prepare foods in your own living room.
That's great, because I'm glad you mentioned that, because the dinner in the movie, sometimes people get tired of that, and they do want something different and unique. So I think what you guys offer is a unique thing, where you just come into someone's house and cook for them.
It's more than unique, it's actually an experience.
Oh, wow. It's an experience. Did y'all hear that? So, Chef Ameerah, how long have you been, or have you had a passion for cooking?
I've been actually cooking for 10 years. I've had a passion for cooking probably as long as I can eat.
Okay.
So, I won't tell you what the exact numbers are that. I'll just let you go ahead and guess at it.
That's right. And most ladies won't tell their age anyway. So, but anyway, and you have a variety of things that you're doing through the Intimate Chefs of Atlanta. So not only are you preparing just a basic meal, but then you said that you also have a focus with aphrodisiacs. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, a lot. We do host a lot of events, and one of the events that we're doing is an annual event called Chocolate and Martinis. And it's around Valentine's Day, and with that event, I specifically do a menu based on aphrodisiacs. So the entire menu is made out of aphrodisiacs, and it's put together very artfully and colorfully, if I might add. And with that, we do spin-offs where we do aphrodisiac cooking classes and we do aphrodisiac video demos.
So cooking classes, and that would be great for couples to really learn how to make some of these
especially if the young
dishes.
man or the woman want to learn how to do the meal themselves, and they can impress their significant other.
That's awesome. Yeah. Tell us about maybe one of your most memorable events or dinners.
My most memorable, and it comes up immediately because it was crazy for me as well. It's probably crazy for the customer herself. But I had to do a party. It was probably a couple months ago. It was a woman. She wanted to impress her friends. She started to hang with couples that had a higher income bracket, and they went to these extravagant parties. And she wanted to show her appreciation for them showing her all these things, and she wanted to throw a party for them herself. The guests are on their way, and the power cut off in the entire block. So all of a sudden, we're sitting there chopping up our items that we need to get ready. We're getting ready for the first course. We're getting ready for the appetizers and passers.
And no power.
And so we discovered that we had actually brought along a wire rack that kind of looked like this. That really you're supposed to use for height, but it's wire and it's straight through. So we sat a skillet on top of that. And we had some chafing sternos that we put underneath it. So
underneath.
Had about 4 of them, so we created our own little stove.
All right.
And it was already good because the place was gorgeous with all the candlelight.
Awesome.
So once we figured out that we were cooked, we turned around and we're like, dinner can be served. And she looked at us like, really? Can we do it? I'm like, dinner can be served. I promise you. Go ahead and get the guests ready, get them seated. And by the time we went ahead and went through all the meal, everybody was wowed. Everybody was amazed. They couldn't believe that she put this party together. And then luckily, luckily or not, at the last course, dessert, and everybody finished their place. They said everything's good, and the power came back on.
I was going to say, don't say it. The lights came back on.
The power came right back on at the end. Like, we
That's
don't
funny.
need you now.
Well, great. So basically, you get a wonderful response from people. That was awesome that you guys were able to pull that together. And I'm sure she was happy and will tell that story for years. Ameerah, thank you so much for being on our show today. And if you would like, go ahead and give a website if you want somebody to follow up and see how they can have an intimate dinner prepared for them.
Yes, you can follow up with us at www.intimatechefsofatlanta.com.
Okay, intimatechefsofatlanta.com. You get that? All right. Thank you for joining us on the show. Thank you. And we will be right back. Welcome back to the show. I hope you enjoyed today's show and learning all about non-traditional methods of dating and fun activities for singles and beyond. For more information about our show, or if you have any show ideas, visit us on the web at www.metrocafe.tv. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.